A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. The rulers sneered at Jesus and said, "He saved others. Let him save himself if he is the chosen one, the Christ of God." Even the soldiers jeered at him. As they approached to offer him wine, they called out, "If you are the King of the Jews, save yourself." Now above him there was an inscription that read, "This is the King of the Jews." One of the criminals hanging there reviled Jesus, saying, "Are you not the Christ? Save yourself and us." The other, however, rebuking the first, said in reply, "Have you no fear of God? For you are subject to the same condemnation. And indeed, we have been condemned justly, for the sentence we received corresponds to our crimes. But this man has done nothing criminal." Then the criminal said, "Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." And Jesus replied to the criminal, "Amen, I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise." The Gospel of the Lord. Prince William and Kate. Certainly, they are the couple of the week, maybe the couple of the month, maybe even the couple of the year. We will, for a moment, forget that they are already living together, but at least they think enough of the sacrament of marriage to enter into it at a certain point. But the whole world is a Twitter because there will be a royal wedding. And we can almost see now the British Guards with their ornate garb on the black horses leading the carriage that will bring Kate to Westminster Cathedral so that we can have a wedding much like Diana's. And we will begin to ask, will the gown be as long as Diana's was? Because we know it can't be the same gown that's down here in our own museum right now. But when we think of a royal wedding, we think of all the pomp and circumstance, all the honors that go with that kind of thing, the lighting, the television, kings and queens from all over the world, world leaders coming for that very one wedding. Because that's what we think of when we think about kings and kingdoms. So why is it that when we celebrate the feast of Christ the King, we do it at the very end of our liturgical year, and we celebrate in the Gospels the fact that Jesus is on the cross? It seems as though we have it upside down. How could this be a kingdom when the person who is the king reigns from a cross? Is Jesus the King of Kings? Hello, are you out there? Is Jesus the King of Kings? Amen. Yes, of course he is. Is he the Lord of Lords? Yes. Is he Christ the King? Yes. Well, if we say that and we believe that, then we must recognize that the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, Christ the King, does not have what we think about in our world as that kind of a kingdom. His kingdom is not of this world. Jesus' kingdom goes to criminals and poor people. It goes to publicans and prostitutes. It goes to moms and dads and teenagers and young adults who believe that Jesus is indeed the King of the universe. That is our belief. That is what we intend to have happen in our lives, that we will be as Jesus was to the world, and that our kingdom, his kingdom, will be a kingdom not of this world. That's why in today's gospel, in St. Luke, we hear the crowd cheering at our King. And the soldiers come to him and they say, "If you are the King of the Jews, save yourself